Good morning to everyone. All matter pushes, and that's what causes gravity and mass. But I want to drill deeper down into exactly how that push is happening and why. The electrons are fusing space and releasing a smaller gauge neutrino with a right-hand spin, and it's driving the right-hand spin of protons. So that's the basic mechanism that's happening there. But the way that an atom is built is it's like a rotor-stator arrangement. It's got the central bar, which is rotating around 3 axes, and that is synchronized with the peripheral disk, which is rotating around 2 axes and synchronized, like anti-synchronized with the 3-axis spin of the bar. And so an atom is this disk spinning around 2 axes. And it's got the bar spinning around 3 axes inside it. And if you compare that to, like, that's the disk is the negative electrons, and the bar is the protons. Now, when you have something spinning around 3 axes all by itself, the effect of that, theoretically, is that if you push that object in one direction, it will push equally back at you. So the centers of galaxies and of atoms have this 3 spin, but they're attached to this disk which has 2 spin. And so something with 2 spin, when pushed, is restricted to one line of direction that it goes. Which, if you got a whole bunch of those that are all facing different directions, that all just cancels out. But when you take that atom and make it into a plasma, and you separate the electrons from the protons, then the protons are all on their own with their 3 spin. And when they get into a gravitational field, which would ordinarily be pushing them down to the Earth, they go against that field. So a plasma will go against gravity. Whichever way the gravity is pointing, the plasma goes the other way. So you take that now to what's happening with stars and with these very large planets, and they get this reverse gravity at their surfaces. And as they get larger and larger, the force of this reverse gravity at their surfaces increases more and more. And they're collecting these gases on their surfaces. And so at some point they get large enough that they become what they call a brown star, and it initiates fusion. And what is happening there is that hydrogen and helium only have one orbital, and their proton with a 3-axis spin is able to take that one orbital with it. And so the whole atom has this 3-axis spin. And it reacts oppositely to a gravitational flow. So when you have a gravitational force on it at the surface of the star, and the gravitational force is outward, the reaction of this 3-axis spin that the hydrogen and helium have is to be pushed towards the surface of the star. So the more outward force you have at the surface of stars, the more the Nobel gases and bare nuclei are pressed against it. And so that is what is causing the fusion. And the fusion is happening on the surface of the stars, not in the center. We're seeing that fusion happen on the surface of the sun when we see the plasma and everything going on there. According to this hypothesis, the galaxy model for the atom. So, yeah, that's kind of like how it works. It's only the Nobel gases that are going to get fused on the sun's surface. Hydrogen and the Nobel gases are pushed onto the surface of the sun and fused. Other elements are repelled. Anyway, I don't think that was very clear, but take it as you will. Have a good day.